I figured the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus would be popular, but I have to admit, I'm surprised at just how popular they seem to be. Maybe it's the battery life. Whatever the case, we've done the Buds Plus versus AirPods Pro comparison, and speaking of which, I have some clarifications and corrections to make on that video, but right now, let's get into comparing the Galaxy Buds Plus to the Amazon Echo Buds. Hey everyone, Caleb Dennison for Digital Trends here, and yes, I think this is a crucial comparison because the Echo Buds at about 90 bucks look like a really compelling option to the $150 Galaxy Buds Plus. What's the $60 difference? Well, I think that's the key question. We'll start with battery life, which is the big talk around the Buds Plus, 11 hours or so. I got about 10 and a half in my test, and I listen at fairly high volume, so that's pretty good. That's obviously something folks care about. Now, you'll get 11 more hours out of the case, and keep in mind you can get about an hour off of a 3-minute charge on the Buds Plus, and you can do that just by putting them on a newer Galaxy phone. That all adds up to convenience. You're not gonna have to spend any significant amount of time not listening with battery performance like this. Contrast that with the Echo Buds, which lasts just under 5 hours on a full charge, and it takes about 15 minutes to get 2 hours or so of playtime. And the total playtime with the case is 20 hours. So by all accounts, the Buds Plus win on battery life. However, let's keep in mind that the Echo Buds have one big advantage over the Galaxy Buds Plus, and that's active noise reduction. That's not active noise canceling exactly. So what does that mean? Well, basically Bose, which pioneered active noise canceling, has a technology it calls active noise reduction, or ANR. And that, in the most basic terms, means it's not as effective as full-on active noise canceling. The name is marketing, but the effect is better noise reduction than relying on a good seal with a silicone tip alone, which is exactly where the Galaxy Buds Plus are at. The fact that the Echo Buds do have some noise reduction technology means that they have more value for their price. And it also explains why battery life could never stand up to the Galaxy Buds Plus. It does not, however, explain why Apple gets similar battery life with way better noise canceling, though they do almost cost 3 times as much. Anyway, you will get better noise abatement with the Echo Buds than the Galaxy Buds Plus, which is good for commuters and slightly better for flyers. Next, we have to talk about size, weight, and comfort. And here I want to issue a clarification from my last video. Yes, technically the Samsung Buds Plus are a tiny bit heavier than the previous gen. However, it's not noticeable in your hand or your ears. And more to the point, they are still very light compared to other true wireless earbuds, which is why they felt surprisingly light when I first picked them up a few days ago. Now, clearly the Echo Buds are larger than the Buds Plus, and they are a little heavier too. The weight doesn't make a huge difference to me, but I do like that the Galaxy Buds are much smaller because they call less attention to themselves. For me at least, that's a big deal. And for comfort, it's a tight race. I do like the Buds Plus better, just again, because they're smaller. Also, as a side note, you can get the Buds Plus in 3 or 4 different colors. They come in black, white, light blue, and red, according to Samsung, but I keep seeing pictures without the red color, so perhaps that's coming later. With the Echo Buds, black is the color, end of story. Now, sound quality. This is a big one for me, but I do have to admit, I think folks looking in this price range are probably more forgiving than I am. But without any EQ, and I make a point of that because some folks have commented that I didn't adjust the EQ available in the Galaxy Wearable app to get more bass. I actually did do that, and it didn't make a big enough difference with the bass boost, not for me. Also, I think headphones should be tested without EQ to get a baseline for performance. That's just me, take it how you will. Anyway, direct, no EQ comparison, I have to say the Echo Buds sound a little bit better, to me anyway. I know it's all subjective, but they're a little bit more balanced across the board than the Galaxy Buds Plus. And I did go through all of the EQ settings that are available for these, and quite frankly, I don't like any of them, especially not dynamic. That one just sounded straight up honky to me. With bass boost, you do get more bass up in your face, but it doesn't go any deeper. So the effect is a little bit more mud to the sound, whereas with the Echo Buds, you're definitely getting, you know, there's a little bit of plumpiness to the bass there, but it goes deeper. And when you throw that in with the rest of the spectrum, I think it's just more balanced. Also, I noticed that the treble with the Galaxy Buds Plus tends to be a little bit more aggressive and not as smooth as the Echo Buds, which already have sort of a zingy treble to them to kind of give them a sprightly life. Look, neither one of these are audiophile grade headphones, and maybe that's not important to you, but for my money, I think the Echo Buds just sound better overall. Finally, and I apologize for skipping this on the last video, we should definitely talk about call quality because yes, this is a popular, even critical feature. After calling producer Dan on both of these in both quiet and noisy environments, my call is for neither. I mean, it's a trade-off. With the Echo Buds, Dan said that I sounded like I had just woken up in the morning, like it had a super bassy tone to it and just really wasn't all that clear. On the other hand, it had far better background noise canceling than the Galaxy Buds Plus did, which had better clarity in a quieter environment. So I think if you're out and about, you're gonna be a little bit better off with the Echo Buds. In a quieter environment, definitely go with the Galaxy Buds Plus. But if you're looking for the perfect solution, it's really neither. I think the AirPods Pro crush both of these in the end. So which one is the better choice? I'll be honest with you, I'm having a really hard time right now because the Echo Buds are the better deal. I mean, at $90, you get a lot. The sound quality is better. The noise reduction is much better. They're bigger though, and they're more obvious in your ear. Also, the charging case is bigger and the battery life is not as good. Still, if you're looking for bang for your buck, I mean, the Echo Buds have that going on. Whereas with the Galaxy Buds Plus, they're a lot smaller. They're less obtrusive. They look great, I think. They feel great. Also, the battery life is way, way better. And so if that's a big deal to you, you should definitely go with the Galaxy Buds Plus. Honestly, if you need the best noise canceling and sound quality combination, that's the Apple AirPods Pro. So between the two of these, it's tough. I'm gonna go ahead and say Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, I guess, because they have great battery life and they're much smaller, and I think the sound quality is going to be good enough for most people. And the noise reduction, honestly, that's kind of pushing you up into a higher tier. But don't discount the Echo Buds. They're such a great deal and a really good headphone. I enjoy wearing them. So it's going to be subjective. I think this is going to be a tough call for you, but definitely check both of them out because they each have a lot to offer. Folks, thanks as always for watching. What do you think? Which one would you go for? Drop me a comment down below. As always, I need you to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and visit digitaltrends.com for the latest tech news and reviews.